Wah, wah, wah. Hey everyone, it's Gothic man here, coming to you with a really bad quality video. But I guess that's one thing I'm sort of keeping true to my channel is the authenticness of my channel as well. Like I haven't sort of gone out of my way to make these really entertaining videos that are almost fake in a sense, like just because when you're making videos that of better qualities, you start to lose the authenticness of the video and the content because it's too much about the um, entertainment value and what people on the larger scale will really enjoy, but you're kind of losing the essence of the channel itself when you're that way. So I guess that's why I've never really tried to up this channel or to change, because that doesn't really help people get to know who I am if I'm too busy trying to put on this, I guess, this fake YouTube video persona that a lot of bigger YouTubers would have. Like, of course, I'm never gonna have the subscriber count of other gothy YouTubers, but that's because I'm not selling myself out. Like, I don't want to become this ultra makeup guru person that a lot of people watch in those YouTube makeup tutorials. To be honest, I'm one of those girls that wears about 5 to 6 makeup products on my face, and that's crazy. A lot of women out there just they'll wear like 15 products per day on their face, and it's time wasting to me, and I don't want to contour my face to make it look different to what it is, because that gives people that false sense of who you are. So like all I wear literally is eyeliner, liquid liner, this like eyeshadow, foundation, and that is it. The rest is just me. And I'm happy with that. I don't need the I don't need to contour, I don't need a concealer, I don't, and the list goes on. So, sorry, I'm never going to be this ultra epic, white faced, you know, Insta famous people, like to get those Instagram images. So, yeah, also, I do a lot more on my Instagram account. So if you ever want to sort of try and follow me away from YouTube, I'm usually generally circling my Instagram account a bit more, like sharing photos. Sometimes I'll do like little stories as well. Like when I've got the confidence to actually do little stories. And so what's been going on with me? I bought a book for $8. Interview with a Vampire, Anne Rice. Like, I love this book. I love the movie that was done. I love the book. But it kind of makes you think how sad that is that this book I can now pick up for $8, where and you can pick it up from secondhand shops when this one used to be $26, but the value of this book has come down to $8. So it's kind of sad to see that books are devaluing so much now. And like, on a more positive note, I finished my certificate in libraries. So this is what a copy of what it looks like in Australia. So we get a transcript of academic records, and they're all the units. and then we get a proper certificate that says your name and nice embroidered qualification. So this is the Library and Information Services, and I've completed it, so now I can work in a library with librarians. So I'm really excited about that. It took me about 12 to 18 months to complete that course, and on top of a job and two autistic children, that is just like a massive achievement for me. And I still can't believe I completed it. Like, and on top of mental health issues as well, it's just, I can't believe I did it, really. Like, of course, I'd love to jump in and find a job in a library now, but of course, I've just got to bide my time. I've signed up for the online sites because you can't just cold canvas anymore for jobs, which is a bit disappointing. You used to, back in the day, you could just hand your resume in and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. Now, especially libraries, you have to go through their online database, and you got to enter the job alert, and they will email you if any jobs come up, and you can apply for them. But it just makes it a lot harder to get into a job. And I've wanted to sort of work in a library since I was a child. Like, it's always been my dream. And hopefully I'll get there now, or maybe I'll continue my studies, like get a higher certificate in as a librarian. Maybe for now I'm just having a break. It's so close till the end of the year, and it's kind of pointless to overcommit now. I'm starting to lose my voice, so if you're wondering, that's probably what you're hearing. I'm probably talking too much right now. Sorry. But yeah, so that'll be very exciting when I get that job in a library, like, because I'm in a retail job at the moment, which I really like my job. Like, my anxiety, it's not too bad because people just come in, you say quick hello, they pay for their stuff, and then they leave. So they're not around long enough to have a lot more chit chat or small talk conversations, which I struggle with. And I struggle with that quite a lot. And sort of articulating what I need to say properly, I really struggle with sometimes. Um, so I'm going to put some music on in the background now, because in the spirit of it, why not? So, what else is happening? Haircut. I'm kind of getting used to cutting my hair now, like, lobbing it off. So it's shaved at the back, and then it's hard to see, but it's actually shaved here too. But it's baby steps. I wasn't quite ready to commit to shaving one side off completely. I wasn't quite there yet, so I've kind of gone halfway, and I'm kind of wishing that I kept going, or I gave it a bit more on this side, because I'm feeling it's lacking. But I asked for longer one side and shorter one side, so I'm just sort of doubling with that. Oh, my music's not working. So devastating. But yeah, so that's fun, having hair to play with. I think I'm gonna dye it now. I think I'm gonna go buy some black hair dye and get rid of the brown too. Being goth in a retail job, that's quite interesting. So I work at a petrol station, and what I love about that is I get about 5 to 8 hours on my own. I love it. I love it. My anxiety loves it. I don't have to deal with coworker bullshit, and I don't have to deal with people too much because they come in and out of the shop very quickly. So, and it's a lot of cleaning too, like cleaning the shelves or restocking shelves. And I I love that organization. Like, hence I want to be a librarian. You're organizing books all day and categorizing them. So I love the petrol station like that because it's a lot of shelf sort of organizing the shelves and restocking. Sorry, restocking things and, you know, adding drinks to the fridges. Funny thing about my petrol station is everyone either thinks I'm a car expert or a fishing expert because I live in a fishing town. So so everyone just assumes I know about fishing or I know about cars. So a lot of it I've had to learn from other customers coming in. Like, I've been watching the types of bait that like the local fishy guys come in and buy. So if I get people that generally ask me what bait that, to use in this area, I'm just like, well, people either buy that or that, and that's sort of the best I can do. Yeah. And it's a lot of thinking on the spot. My job too, it's like, because you just don't know what people are going to ask. Some ask general area questions, like where are good spots to go fishing, where are good spots to go camping, where you know what I mean? So it's not just about dealing with local people every day, it's also dealing with tourists and people that are new to the area. It's a lot of handling of money, hence being sick. I'm constantly sick now. It is a nightmare. So I've been gravitating to essential oils, doTERRA oils. So this one's bergamot. I love this smell. This smells like super addictive to me, and it's a more uplifting for people that lack low self-esteem. This one's good for, and that's kind of me. So for some reason that smells like a drug to me. I just can't get enough of it. This one is a essential oil blend for flus and keeping flus away. So this one's got a oil called On Guard, lemon, and coriander mixed together with coconut oil, and I just put that on the bottoms of my feet before I go to work, and that helps keep everyone else's sick germs away from me. I've got some more essential oils like lavender for sleep, that's meant to be really good for sleep, and peppermint for flus, which I could probably actually use the peppermint right now, actually. So apparently with peppermint, what you're supposed to do is you put the oil on your fingers or your hand and you breathe it in. And it's meant to help. And you can you can eat it. Like, you can get these little peppermint, like, ball things that explode in your mouth. And there's other spots you can do with oils, and if that's your thing. It's not everyone's thing, but I'm just dabbling at this stage, like, just more curious than anything, and I've been gravitating to like black tourmaline quite a lot, and that's a really strong protection stone, like black tourmaline again. Like, I'll gravitate between onyx and black tourmaline, and I think a lot of that's to do with my job as well. Like, I just don't want people's energies to latch on to me, so I've been sort of doing, like, my crystals of kind of my backup, and this one, Laperite or Lapidora. I always muck up how to say it. It's like your psychic stone. It brings out your psychic's ability a bit more, because on top of protecting myself, I've also want to open up to psychic messages or things that I need to know about. Yeah, like in an earlier video, I talked about my anxiety a bit, just a tiny bit, like not full detail, and like my moods are a lot better. Like I'm not kind of not drifting between depression anymore. Like I'm actually alright with my mood, but more the voice in my head that's like giving me self doubt or not shutting up is, what I'm trying to work on now at the moment. So, all that health and growth and trying to better my life. Like, I'm finding my love of the Mission again, the band. Like, I'm sort of hooked on that at the moment, which is not a bad thing. Like, because we can get in these music funks where we only want to listen to certain bands and we don't want to, experience something new or different. Like I love Sisters of Mercy and London After Midnight, but I sort of play them to death as well. So it's just sort of nice to, you know, so I've been gravitating to the Mission. I've also been gravitating to oh, what's the band called? Freya loves them. I'm just trying to load my Spotify so I can tell you a bit better, because I'm really bad at words and names and explaining things, so it's easier if I've got it somewhere ready for me. Like I've kind of getting off Bauhaus at the moment, not that I don't like them, but I'm just looking for something else musically at the moment to enjoy and listen to. Um, like Clans of Zamoffs, I love them so much. They're just so good. Um, yeah. So, and a lot of people know Joy Division, which quite surprised me because, like, also my job, all I do is listen to music all day on my own, so I'll put on a lot of my music. So Crimson Shadows is what I've been listening to at the moment. Sorry, getting this flu, which is not much fun at all. So this is becoming a really long talky video, which I did not expect that to happen, but it has. So I might sort of leave it at that for now, because I'm sure I'll be shocked if you're actually listening to me from, like, still watching this video and listening to me just having a rant or a chat. So I will see you next time in the next video. Ta-ta!